So you've just signed the MOU. Can you maybe give some brief takeaways or insights, a summary of what is included in that?
Sure. As you know, the global economy is developing very, very rapidly, and one of the areas that is under the fastest development is so-called green economy. So developing, electric vehicles, solar energy, wind energy. All of these things require new technologies, require an enormous amount of critical minerals. The United States and our partners around the world realize that it's absolutely critical that we work in partnership with countries that are potentially major suppliers of these critical minerals to make sure that they're extracted efficiently, to make sure that the benefits of this accrue to the countries involved, to make sure that there are strong supply chains that can support these developing industries going forward. And we believe that the United States has some of the best technology to bring to bear in this critical industry. And so it was only natural that the United States partner with Uzbekistan, which is one of the leading, has some of the leading global reserves in many of these minerals, to really establish a political framework that will enable us to partner government to government, but also industry to industry in the coming years. And so we're hoping that this will be just the beginning of a much deeper partnership to come. It's a difficult industry. When it comes to mining, you have to do lots of exploration. You have to prove the reserves. It requires large investments to be able to extract these things. Sometimes it's environmentally challenging as well. And so all of these obstacles and challenges, I think, lie ahead. But again, I think in partnerships between, I think, American companies and companies here in Uzbekistan, I think we'll have a really good opportunity to overcome those challenges. So for many, many years, U.S. companies have been active here in Uzbekistan since the early days of independence. But I think identifying these more kind of critical minerals, these more rare earth minerals, is something that's only kind of manifested over the last few years. We've been working on this Memorandum of Understanding for about a year now. Uzbekistan was invited to and joined the Critical Mineral Security Partnership, which is led by the United States, the European Union, and other members of the G7 countries. So this is it's another important step in an ongoing effort. So if you're asking about transportation corridors, I think that is certainly going to be one of the things that we're continuing to look at to strengthen the viability of that Trans-Caspian corridor. It's very consistent with the idea of ensuring that there are robust supply chains, for these critical minerals. If we're dependent on any one kind of transportation route, then it increases the likelihood of a disruption of supplies. And so the United States is going to continue to work very hard to try to expand that Trans-Caspian corridor for critical minerals or for any other trade.